readers. How's it going? Shannon here, with some chai tea, of course. Gotta love that stuff. I'm doing a review of the first Dark Tower book, which is called The Gunslinger. It's the first in his Dark Tower series, and of course it's the shortest, so you can read this in one setting. It is inspired by a poem, actually, called Child Rolling to the Dark Tower Came. Not familiar with that poem, but it's set in kind of an alternate reality, parallel universe, where Roland of Gilead is quest to catch the Men in Black, which, of course, his ultimate destination is the Dark Tower. Now, through his journey, and in this book, of course, and it's really easy to break this book down because it's not very long at all. He visits a town called Tull. He passes through, where he encounters a woman named Allie. They have a kind of a romance. And then, of course, he encounters a leader of the local church who claims to be impregnated by Walter, the Man in Black, with a demon. And this church leader turns the town against Roland, and he is forced to kill everyone in town, even Allie, everybody. No one survives. And then through his journey next, after Tull, he passes on through to a way station where he meets Jake, who pretty much helps him. He's, about to the point of dehydration and about dead, pretty much. And Jake gives him water and shows him where there's food in a cellar. And when they're in the cellar, he has a encounter with a demon which he obtains a jawbone. Well, while he's at this way station, he hypnotizes Jake and finds out that he is actually from another world. It's a parallel universe, alternate reality, and he was actually killed by being pushed in front of a car in Manhattan. I'm just going through my notes here. Then he rescues Jake from a succubus, which is going to be also known as the Oracle, he has a brief conversation with the Oracle that explains fate, his path to the tower, and he gives the jawbone to Jake as a protective charm. And he also flashes back and tells Jake a story of his time when he was a kid in his brutal training with his trainer Court, and his premature test of manhood. He has a duel with age 14 with Court, which was provoked by Martin, who is someone who had seduced Roland's mother. When he wins the battle by sacrificing his hot David. And I do apologize. I will put spoiler alerts. If you have not read this book and you don't want to be spoiled, this is not a spoil-free review of the Dark Tower. And then in the mountains after that, it basically is just going through their adventure. They come to some mountains where they see the Men in Black, and they encounter some what are called slow mutants. They encountered through a railway handcar, but as soon as the track breaks, Roland is forced to decide on keeping Jake alive and saving him, or letting go of him and continuing on his path to the Dark Tower, which he, of course, lets go of Jake. And then after that, he finally encounters Walter with a pack of tarot cards, who reveals some omens, such as the Lady of Shadows, Prisoner, which leads on to the next book in the series, which I will do a separate review on that, but, you know. And Walter asked him to renounce his quest. He pretty much tells him that his quest for the Dark Tower, he would not succeed, basically. So of course Roland refuses, and then he puts Roland to sleep. And of course when he wakes up, hello, it's 10 years later, and there's a skeleton there, and he takes the jawbone, of course, whom it's believed that it's the jawbone of Walter. I know he keeps taking jawbones, so that's kind of, I don't know what the deal is with jawbones in this book, but yeah. But even though this one, I'm currently on the third book in the series, The Wastelands. I am 188 pages in. But I will be doing a review as soon as I make some notes for the second book. But even though the first one isn't my most favorite in the series so far, is the second one. But I still give that book 4 stars. I do kind of think the Slow Mutants chapter was kind of slow. But other than that, I mean, I don't really have any major critiques. I'm not gonna. Stephen King is my favorite author, so I'm not gonna I don't go in expecting to absolutely love everything he writes. Of course, I do like I did love the book. I just thought that particular chapter was a little slow. That's why I'm docking it 1 star. But yeah, this is a great introduction to the series. You get past this, it's definitely worth picking up, and getting in further into the series. I'm very interested to see, how the series goes, how it ends. I know there's 7 books in the series, so I'm really excited. I'm on the 3rd one, so I'm almost halfway there. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a review of each book, and yeah, I give this one 4 stars. And if you've read the series, tell me what your thoughts and feels were on it. Of course, please no spoilers. But yeah. Let me know if you've read the first one in the series, and maybe you're kind of on the fence about picking up the second one. Trust me, the second one gets better. But stay tuned for my second review, or my review of the second book, which is called Trying of the Three, and I'll put it right there. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my review. Bye. Okay, update. On page 210. Hashtag trigger warning for racial slurs. I did find the use of the N-word, which I did not appreciate. And, I mean, I know it's Stephen King, and during that time period, that's the words that they use, but it doesn't make me enjoy the book any less, but I am not a big fan of that word, so yeah, trigger warning. Catch you later. Hey, I'm on page 207 of The Drawing of the Three. So this is one of the 3 books that I've been working on, and I also managed to get to page 140 of A Little Life. I had to stop for a little bit because that book is kind of getting hard to read, which I already expected that. But yeah, I'm just chilling out. I'm listening to an audiobook and reading. I've been reading all day. Hopefully I'm going to finish this tonight. I'm going to stay up to finish this, and we'll see what happens. So I'll update you later.